So here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. We'll see how it goes for this decorated kickboxer. Nice to see him cross over into the UFC, and a lot of people feel like if he can get on sort of an Alex Pineda type trajectory in terms of the work ethic and the approach, could be a future world champion.
Well, he looks like it. He seems to have all the skills, and he says the right thing. We were talking to him the other day. He spoke about all the time they're spending in the gym working on the wrestling, because he knows that the kickboxing is embedded in him. He has done it so long, he can do it on cruise control. The wrestling has improved, and he said because his wrestling's improved, guys are going to have to stand with him. When they have to stand, he said the lights will be shut off. Yeah. I cannot wait to see him perform.
Dude's got power everywhere, and that's why a lot of these fans have traveled far and wide to see him compete live here tonight. Well, there has already been a lot of UFC history here at Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. More where that came from tonight, and we are ready to go with 2 of the best athletes in the sport. Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Khamzat Chimaev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Sharabutdin Magomedov.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, Khamzat Chimaev is back as this round gets underway. Undefeated fighter who has officially taken this sport by storm. His fight against Gilbert Burns back at UFC 273 probably is going to end up in the Hall of Fame, but Khamzat didn't want to talk about that this week at all. He wants a quick night at the office. He wants to get a finish, and actually said he believes it's going to materialize on the feet and not the ground. We shall see. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Hurt him. That is, oh man, this dude is good. Big shot lands for both guys.
Establishing the jab. Takedown defense holds up. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here, the punch is good. Try to establish that jab.
Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Oh, well placed with the uppercut there.
Another good stick to the head.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't just shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that beautifully. He's got to be careful here.
Chimaev has got full mount now. Making all these shots count. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Chimaev's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount. Nice transition.
Under a minute to go. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimaev.
Darce choke attempt here.
All right, looks like that Darce is tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Striking's looking amazing. I want you to keep that going. It's extremely effective. Change your combinations.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Nice job offensively as the strike lands clean.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. He's hurt bad.
Oh, and a nice counter there with the hook after he blocked the previous shot.
And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chimaev. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round two.
Elbows. Grab around his back, business. Grab him, hold him down.
Now stand this up. You need to work.
Defense, defense.
Massive shot from the top.
Look to get your guard back now.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Khamzat Chimaev.
That was a slick transition.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. You give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Back and forth we go.
Some good combinations now.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Taken down by Chimaev.
Another big takedown. There it is, now he's on the mountain.
Now trying to trap an arm. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
He's having his way with him here.
Time.
10 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. About the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Well, we wonder. Khamzat Chimaev going for the takedown, but unable to land.
Way to hide that leg kick.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Immediately gets the underhook.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there.
Oh, now he's attacking an arm triangle.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Side control now. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground. They're so evenly matched, they're going tit for tat.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Play shot there, DC. He is officially run.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Oh, look at that.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here.
Oh, nice takedown.
Chimaev's eye appears to be closing up by the second.
Oh, right to the mount.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and what a display on the feet. Huge knockdown with that kick.
Yeah, he's a high-level striker. He throws these kicks to the body, he throws them low, but when he goes up top, he's very powerful, and he can end anybody's night. The toughness displayed by his opponent allowed him to stay in the fight, but he cannot take many more of those types of strikes.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Nice front kick.
Oh, he kicked him in the head.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fight in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going.
Right hand lands flush. So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has the
Maybe the seven buttons.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Beautiful spinning attack there. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh!
That leg kick hurt. Oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
All right, so let us see who has enough left to finish this fight. I'm looking at two fighters who are on the verge of guessing.
I mean, they have done everything in their power to finish this fight, but their opponents are so tough that they find themselves very late and both asking the question, how do I get this done?
Back kick there. Well, I am not going out on a limb when I say he is on the wrong side of this fight. Maybe a little bit rattled after getting knocked down earlier in the round.
But that's exactly what you expect, right? He took such a bad knockdown early. It's going to be on him to build back into this fight as we go forward.
And plenty. Oh, my goodness. Well, we talk about these calf kicks all the time. Don't want to take too many more of those.
I cannot believe how damaging that strike was.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Oh, that jab alerted his opponent.
You heard it real bad. Oh, nice right hand.
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beach Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Like that.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chimaev. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Nice pass.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Beautiful level change.
Chimaev's trying for a submission here. Oh, he's in trouble.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Ooh, he's setting up another submission now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Great work here from the bottom fighter. Chimaev's back in full mount. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, he's got his back now. Time winding down, final seconds of the fight. And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, so a close competitive fight throughout. It goes the distance. Maybe a slight striking edge on one side, and perhaps that'll be enough for him to get the knockout.
I mean, he's got to hope, right? He's got to hope that what he did, those exchanges where he came out in front, was enough to earn him the victory. This was a very, very close fight, and I'm interested to see who gets the decision.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. For the winner by split decision, Sharabutdin Magomedov!
All right, well, congratulations to him there, and I think 5 years from now, they'll forget that it was a split and not a unanimous decision, but that was a close fight.
I mean, that was a very close fight, and that's the most uncomfortable decision in the world, to walk to the center not knowing if you did enough to get the job done. Fortunately, he did enough, and he got the victory.